We are back. It's the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas. Roslalind Peterson coming up in the next hour, 2 full hours. We're going to take your calls for Rosalind as well. Just a wealth of information. If you want to know about geoengineering, you want to know about persistent jet contrails, the studies. I mean, this woman gave me 7,500 separate PDF documents, and she gave us some photographs, some really, really interesting ones as well. So we're going to be going over all that. We got Larry in Massachusetts on the line. Larry, what's up? Yes, sir.
I just wanted to talk about the HPV shot.
Okay.
I was at the Incubus concert here in Mansfield, and they're advertising it like, oh, come get your picture taken for free. Come get your picture taken for free. Come over here. And it's like, you know, the girl's sitting down in front of this couch with the HPV thing behind them, and they don't even know what the HPV shot does or anything like that.
So wait, they're promoting the HPV shot at an Incubus concert, and you get to sit with the band and take a picture if you take the shot, or?
No, you don't sit with the band, but like they're promoting it like, oh, get your picture taken for free, and you can come get it on the web or whatever. And it's like they post all the pictures of the girls with
so they're basically just getting free models. They're just trying to get like the range of different people that are supposed to take the shot. So they're getting all these models on there that don't even really take the Gardasil shot.
Yeah, they don't even have any idea what they're doing. They just put a picture, you know what I mean?
Oh man, we are literally like monkeys trying to get a banana, my friend.
Well, I just wanted to let you know, man, I'm a big fan of the show, so
Thank you, man. No, good story. I like it. I mean, it is pretty disgusting, this kind of training. And one of the reasons, well, the reason that I'm doing the show right now is that I'm going to Green Day in San Antonio on Sunday. And I just hope they don't have a similar thing set up where you can get your picture taken for free. I hope Green Day's hip enough with American Idiot and now 21st Century Breakdown and even the really great cover of John Lennon's Working Class Hero. I love the song. I play it here on the show. Green Day was my first concert over 10 years ago when I was just a young, spry lad. I got to see them 10 years later, and I think it's been about 4 years since I've seen them. I saw them on the American Idiot Tour, so I'm really looking forward to that show on Sunday. And they're really politically relevant in my mind right now. They're speaking out against the left-right paradigm. They're speaking out against tyranny. They're talking about freedom. Yeah, are they a little bit on the anarchist edge? Yes, I guess so. Are they also a little bit on the pop edge, kind of turning off the really hardcore people? Yeah, I guess so. But they make good music. They reach millions of people. And the message is there, folks. Pay attention. If you haven't listened to American Idiot, I think it's one of the most politically relevant albums of our time. I love the album. And I hear that they're actually, I'm usually against musicals, but they're making a musical out of American Idiot. It looks like they're going to do some kind of a show with it. And I think that could actually work. I would hope they would do more like a movie, like Tommy's the Who, or the Who's Tommy, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers, folks. So we're really going to get into it. I mean, while I was out there wasn't a lot of spraying going on, but here's yet another picture for PrisonPlanet.tv members. We're streaming live of this persistent jet contrail. And notice how one side of it looks slightly different from the other side. So what are they really spraying? It looks like they're spraying a combination of chemicals, and they're doing so in a controlled manner. Again, the top looks very different from the bottom, and Rosalind's going to talk about that with us. We're also going to be talking about this. This is really big. You see, these are all flights that are going off the coast of California. All these. Now, there are some that seem to be turning around and don't have specific purposes. We're going to get into that. All with Roslalind Peterson after this. It's the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas, PrisonPlanet.tv, Infowars.com. All right, folks, we are back. It's the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas, and I am now joined with a woman who really needs no introduction if you've listened to this program or the Alex Jones program. She, in my opinion, is one of the preeminent experts on geoengineering from all separate levels. I mean, the documentation that she has in her home is just unbelievable. Like I said, she gave me over 7,500 PDF files. On top of that, there were just countless photographs, countless videos, countless DVDs that were burned. She spoke in front of the United Nations, and so much more. We're actually going to be going over some of these flight documents that we made copies of while we were down there. Rosalind, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for having me on your show this evening.
Oh, no problem. Now, one of the big subjects that we're going to want to talk to you about are these upcoming naval drills. But first, why don't you just tell people just really briefly how you got into this and why you think it's so important?
Well, the United States Navy has decided to expand its warfare testing program, and they're going to expand the Northwest Range program, which is Idaho, Northern California, Oregon, and Washington. And it's a 5-year warfare testing program. And I have great concerns about this program because what they want to do is use the Pacific Ocean as a bomb site for underwater detonations, warfare games. They want to use high-frequency and mid-range frequency sonar, which will impact marine mammals. And over 5 years, they're asking for a permit to actually harm or kill 11.7 million marine mammals over 5 years. And I got involved on February 17th of this year when I first learned about this project. And since that time, I've been campaigning for congressional hearings and also for postponement of the project until such time as the public really can be notified properly about this program and have a chance to express their opinions.
Well, let's get something clear. I mean, 11.7 million marine animals, that's a lot, but they'll probably even go beyond that if they get their way. That's what the permit they're asking for is, but how are they actually going to count that? They'll fudge the numbers, and then my suspicion is that they'll do even more damage to the environment. I mean, that's their MO.
Yes, it is, and the Navy has not necessarily been a good neighbor in places where they have done warfare testing before, and so I suspect that that's just an estimate of the number of marine mammals that would be harmed during the program. The Navy's only real mitigation measure is to have somebody stand up on one of the ships and look for marine mammals and then say, well, if we see one, why, we're going to stop the program. And if that was true, then they wouldn't be harming any and they wouldn't need a permit. So I don't believe that they're going to stop a multi-billion-dollar program just to save one marine mammal. And you can't see them. Congressman Thompson said that they could only see the larger marine mammals maybe 9% of the time. So the rest of the time, they're going to have somebody looking for mammals who won't be there. And they're also going to be impacting fish because they won't see the small salmon that we're trying to save in Northern California and Oregon and Washington. They won't see them leaving the streams and the rivers to go into the ocean for their migration patterns. They can't see them. So when they do the underwater explosions and the detonations, they're going to be impacting all species.
Well, when we get back from the other side of this next break, I want to talk about not only the ecological impact, but the economical impact of the region. I mean, this is obviously going to hurt fishermen. This is going to hurt local economies that depend on the ocean. It's the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas. We'll come back right after this with Roslalind Peterson, the Navy drills, and much more. Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.tv.